Can we, boys?
I don't remember.
Owen, it's useless. Yes, you. Yeah. I sort of knew about it, I guess. I didn't sort of like do any research about it. When I got the job, Johnny and Julian sort of gave me a big backstory about Mordred as far as the legend, and I knew about the Battle of Camlan and how everything ends, but not necessarily like the stuff in between.
I watched a cartoon called The Knights of Justice. Anyone watch that? King Arthur and the Knights of Justice. Who watched that? No one? Just me. I knew little, I would say, but then I think it's your job as an actor to go and research it once you get a part and stuff if you don't know anything about it. So I went and researched one Wikipedia page, I think. And there was one I think I remember seeing about Sir Percival called Sir Percival the Strong, or something like that. Is that right? Or something like that? Yeah. Anyone? Yeah, is that right? So I went, okay, cool. It'd be cool if I got no sleeves or something, show my muscles in. And then they gave me that grant. So, you?
I clearly did copious amounts of research. Yeah, I mean, I knew about it because I'm much more well-educated. And I read books and stuff. So you know, I think actually after I auditioned for it, then I went and read the character and I would have done that very differently. Because that's what he's like. And to be honest with you, when I came in, there was a Scottish guy, David Moores, who was really great, and he just kind of let me do whatever the hell I wanted. And then I kind of got to create this character and decided this is kind of how he is. And then they kind of let me do it. And what they did was, in Merlin, which they have done a little bit, because they write as they go along, which is very inconvenient because you get given the whole script like the day before you're shooting. And sometimes you wish they had a bit more of a plan. They really don't. Right? I swear to God. But it meant that they would also kind of change storylines depending on the actors and so forth. So like if I was crap, it would have been cut out. Same with Alex and same with Tom. So it was, you know, that's what they would do. No,
It's in one episode. If you don't see it, that's because of you.
pretty much. They kind of went, the previous few episodes you were a bit crap, so we'll just cut you out. No, but that's what they did. So they did kind of let us then develop the characters to a certain extent, but not that much because they're basically control freaks. And this is going all over the internet, isn't it? But I do love them dearly. Next question. Yes. Yes.
Have you had any awkward or embarrassing audition moments?
I'll go first because I'm on the microphone. I went for an audition about 2 or 3 months ago for this part, and I decided that I read the script and I really liked it, and I decided the scenes that they wanted me to do weren't really that good, so I did my own scenes. I wasn't supposed to do that, and she made me do the scenes I hadn't prepared, which were crap, and I told her they were really crap. I didn't get that part.
Good going. One of my very first auditions was for an internet advert for something to do with football, but my agent called me up and said, "Tom, can you play football?" And I said, "A little bit. I'm a goalkeeper, right?" And I said, "I can play a little bit," and he was like, "Great, I've got you an audition." Went into the room, and the casting director said, "So we just want you to do a few kick-ups. Just, you know, like 10 or 20. I went, "Right." So I proceeded to do 1.5. And on my second, I basically booted the ball at the casting director's head. She had to dodge out of the way and gave me the ball and said, "Do you want to give that another go?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." And that was me not getting the part. Alex?
I had an audition for a commercial, and it was a car commercial. where I had to arrive on a parachute, land in the car. Obviously not, but to pretend that I'd arrived on a parachute, landed on the seat. There was a rally driver driving. I was surprised to see him. It does sound like Fiery Hawk. Have you ever seen that?
Can we put front? No, we can't.
No. No. But landed, parachute.
Reese on it.
Reese, can you get fired off?
I don't think we can.
Yeah, why not?
Man, das sind normal aussehen.
Oh.
It's on YouTube.
Can we see? Oh, maybe not.
No.
Watch it in your own time.
Is it bit?
Yeah, what's the general age in there?
Finish the story. No, Reese, don't do that.
Yeah, at the land in the car, there's a rally driver next to me, supposed to be impressed that I knew him, and the car had to swerve and land and sort of drive on the two wheels, and they just said, go. He was just sort of standing there going... And yeah, if you can just... Yeah, okay, so you're doing this really weird... And then you sort of land in the seat, and yeah, it was a bit, and then because I was up on the two wheels. Yes, safe to say I did not get the commercial. Good question. One more? Yeah.
Just you. All the nights are sort of very loyal to Arthur.
Uh-huh.
What makes you feel cool being a bad guy?
Is he a bad guy? Awesome! Like tonight, I keep saying about tonight because tonight's quite pivotal and I think appeasing what people think of who Mordred is. So he becomes, you'll notice very quickly that he's very loyal to Arthur and he does stay like this for the whole series. So there's no more bad really. It's just good, and that's quite fun to play because I've done the sort of ambiguousness, and now he's a knight, a good knight.
He's not very good at being a knight. He's a knight. I mean,
He'll never truly belong.
Gosh. No, we're joking. Come on, we love you. I love you. And then a hawk. I don't know if anyone else has seen that, or else it's just a joke between the three of us, but anyone else will get it. Yes, next question. Down the very back of the hand. Yes.
What's your
Keep all the
favourite
hands.
thing about being in Merlin?
Actually, the people. I just interrupted your question. Please continue.
What's your favourite thing about being in Merlin? So, like, what's been your favourite thing when you're filming? What have you enjoyed the most?
Genuinely, actually, the people. Because all the cast are really cool and the crew are really nice. And it's actually genuinely because I made a lot of friends. And I wouldn't have come back. So you say that, you're here. So I mean, there's obviously deep love and affection there. Come on. It's a bit like playground flirting, isn't it? No, it was actually genuinely the rest of the cast, because otherwise I don't think any of us, I mean, Alex wasn't in the previous year, but we wouldn't have come back if we didn't like people, because you're spending 8 months with the same people. And and Jill, who cast very well, because Alex is great. But they could have brought in, when I first met Alex at the read-through, I was like, oh. And then he turned out to be lovely. No, but here's the thing, we all became good friends, and that's really important. If you're going to work with each other for 8 months, you'd want to get on with each other, because it's not like you go in for school or a job 9 to 5 and you kind of sit or you do this. You're in with each other from 5 in the morning till 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and then usually travelling back and forth to London or Berlin, so it's a lot for 8 months. So if we didn't like each other, it would be bloody painful. So that's the best thing about it. And you get to ride a horse. Next question. I think Tom needs a question. Oh, yes. Okay. It's alright. I'll say that.
Aside from the casting here part, do you have a favourite casting you filmed in like England, Wales?
You know the answer. This is like being in a school exam, you want to show off. You said a castle.
Is it Abbey?
You said Neath Abbey, didn't you?
I never got to film this, and Neath Abbey's.
Sorry, yeah, Neath Abbey's quite cool. It was in episode 2, Ruiden and Sifa, that bit with the crow. And which is not really a castle. What's the Philly Castle? Is it?
What's the one? Oh, well, you know. What's the one? The one we filmed in, we shot. Screams like that. Oh, again. A wyvern came down. Raglan Castle, that's my favourite. Thanks, Julie. Raglan's pretty cool. One more? Yeah, one more? 2 more, one more? Well, there's one girl at the back there. You, yes.
Do you have like a favourite scene or something that you enjoyed?
There's... Excuse me, take it outside. Unbelievable.
I got a little bit like this on film in the odd time. You really should see it. It's very grumpy. Says the guy who did 15 minutes in a row. All right, let's make it inclusive. Let's break it up. All right, Kate. Well, let's.
This girl is asking a question. She's waving. Here you go. Say again.
Have you got like a favourite film or not? Wait, no. A favourite scene or something that you enjoyed filming? In Man.
That's next week. Yeah, it would have to be that one, yeah, because I didn't think about that before until, yeah. Basically, there's a scene in, I think, episode 6? Yeah, 6? Thanks. Where there was a written scene which all I can describe it being as is hilarious, and not for the reasons it wasn't. In our opinion, it wasn't particularly well written. Apparently, it's turned out quite good. But there's some lines in it where we couldn't get through the scene once without laughing, and we're talking across the board here. Like Colin Morgan is usually very, very professional in terms of scenes. He doesn't corpse in scenes, doesn't laugh. He was crying. So in terms of enjoyment of a scene, I left that scene laughing a lot, and it was the most fun because it was all those guys and stuff, wasn't it? Were you in that one? You weren't in that one? No, that's a shame. You missed out, man. Where were you? Hanging out.
I would have just forgot to set the alarm. I think. You guys go. I'm just going to chill in the castle. It's warm here. My favourite's probably been all the stuff in the snow and the opening 2 part because it was actually roasting hot, and I was wearing that sheepskin coat and we're having to pretend to be cold, and it's not even snow, it's tissue paper. And you're in, but that was quite fun because you watch it on screen and it looks pretty cool, but actually what was going on behind the scenes was sweating and fan. And I had sunblock on, it was like proper, and we're squinting because we can't see because the sun's glaring off the snow or the tissue paper. So we're having to do doing scenes like this, but it looks good because that actually shows the face that you look like you're cold. So cold. But actually you're just like, I can't see anyone. Justin, the director, actually said to me, Alex, can you open your eyes a bit more, please? Not that. Crying. This is great. Can't see a thing, completely blinded. But I think we're gonna go to wrap it up. And photo shoot. Way, photo shoot. So
Yeah, so I guess we're gonna move these chairs. Have fun, all of you lucky little rubber jackers. Cough. Millennials. Leave me here to die. Hashtag. And Matt Smith in the corner. Relevant. There's more of your face than anyone else on it. Reese. Yeah, so we're going to clear all this and take some photos and stuff. Yeah? Cool, right, see you in a minute.
Those of you that were sitting at the back can go back to your chairs. Thank you. Could all of you move back to the chairs at the back there where you were? We're going to do it in numbered, coloured, coded raffle tickets that you were given earlier, please. So